Hey, fellow gamers, it's Cozy Mel here with another PALIA video for you. Okay, we are doing our Let's Play walkthrough series, and we've done 1 through 4. If you haven't seen them yet, please do that. And this is number 5 in that series. And we are just now talking to Kenley, the mayor, and he has told us that he will help us get a house, or get a permit to build a house so that we can build our own house. But he has to find the paperwork. So now we have to wait for him to find the paperwork. And he said that while we're doing that, we need to learn to make furniture. And he said that Tish will help us do that. So he wants us to go talk to Tish. And I believe that means that he's going to be expecting us to build a few pieces of furniture before he will find our paperwork so that we can begin to build our house. Okay, so here in town in Kilima, this is right out front of City Hall where we just talked to Kinley. We can go to the right over here, and this is the furniture store. At 3:48 in the afternoon Palea time, we should find Tish here. She's here 10 to 5 or so each day. And let's talk to Tish and see what she has to say. Okay, we're going to tell her that Kenley sent us, and she's really glad that we're going to live here. And I'm not going to read the dialogue. As I always say, I want you to read the dialogue yourself because you will learn so much about these people. For instance, Tish has been really sick all her life, and Reth has been doing everything he can to try to help save her, make her better because their parents passed away. And those are things you're going to learn if you read the dialogue. So, okay, she has given us some recipes, and she says that we can make some furniture and finish this quest with her. Now, let's see what gift she would like this week. She'd like a briar daisy, and it just so happens I think we have a briar daisy because we have been out cutting down trees and picking flowers. We do. Okay, we will give her the briar daisy. Ah, she's very excited about that. And we're also going to speak with her because we're going to try to get to level 4 in friendship with every NPC. It's really important to at least get to level 4 in friendship with one NPC so that you can have them permanently be your advisor. It's what they call a shep in this game. And before you know it, you will be given a quest by Eshi to find your shep. And that's a time-consuming thing because it takes a while to get people to level 4. Okay, we have also been out and about mining, cutting wood and whatnot, and we talked to Reth, and he taught us a little bit more about cooking. And he told us that Kaleri won't let him check out cookbooks. So we're going to go talk to Kaleri about that situation. She's very strict. So you can read her dialogue and you will find out. She and Eloisa, who is very much esoteric and kind of out there in the wind, and she's always looking for floatingers or some other cryptid. This is her sister, and this is really a more strict one, and she's telling you about the library. And we're going to say that we're looking for recipes. She immediately knows that Reth put us up to it. I will tell her that Reth is very sorry, and she's going to let us take one cookbook. Now, the only thing that's important about let's real quick see what she wants. Oh, she's going to tell us that Eloisa likes oysters. So Eloisa would like an oyster this week for a gift. And since they're sisters, they often tell what each other wants. Eloisa told us that Kaleri would like a shell. And now Kaleri has told us that Eloisa would like an oyster. So now we know. Okay, there are a couple of cookbooks available right now in the library for this quest. And you can only pick one. So this one is a fancy cookbook. So bouillabaisse or something equally French and wonderful might be in there. And this is a dessert cookbook. And I think that might be the only ones to choose from right now. Okay, so the only thing that'll happen between these two that's different is if you pick the dessert cookbook, Breath will call you Sweet Tooth for the rest of the game. Seriously. And if you pick the fancy cookbook, then Breath will call you Fancy Pants for the rest of the game. But I'm going to go ahead and just take the fancy cookbook because it doesn't make any difference which one you pick. And then we can run back over and see if Breath is still here. We can look on our map, and Breath is in the furniture store, or the clothing store. Every day from about 5:30 to 7 or so, Breath and Tish and Gel can all three be found here in Gel's clothing store. So, and you can also change clothing here by going to one of these closet doors. And once per week, you can go to this mirror right here. And if you click on it, it will let you change more important things like the color of your skin, I think, or, stuff like that. Here's Reth. We're going to tell him we brought him. And he's already calling us Fancy Pants. And saying, I'm going to call you Fancy Pants from here on out. But he gives us a recipe for lettuce soup. So, okay. And I believe we've already talked to Tish. And I'm not sure we've talked to Gel today. Let's see if we have. Nope, we can chat with him. And you'll learn a lot about his family and making clothing and how important that is to him as his path as you talk to him and get to know him. Okay. We have traveled out west of town to the Dayu farm. You know where that is if you've been watching my videos because Badgeroo would like to speak with us. We're going to tell him that we finished his quest and we did grow carrots and onions. And then, he'll use a pun or two and give us a wheat seed. And that'll be something we'll plant when we get home. Then we're going to talk to him just to get a little bit of renown with him. And he doesn't have anything to tell us about what he'd like this week for a gift. So we're going to go ahead and finish that up. And our bag is full. My goodness. Okay. I don't know that we've talked to Delilah. So we will go ahead and meet her and read her dialogue. She'll give you some information about herself. And she's a really interesting character as time goes by, too. Okay, so that should be all we have to do while we're out here at the farm. And while we're out here at the farm, we're going to work on that quest that Eloisa gave us because she wants us to help her catch some cryptid or another, probably a bloatinger. And right here above the farm on this cliff, and I can show you on the map, you've got a circle, but it is exactly up on top of this cliff where you're looking down at the barn. You're going to come over here and push F, and that means that you have placed the trap. And then you just leave it alone, and Eloisa will let you know if you ever catch anything. Okay, we made it back home, and we're gonna sell a few things out of our bag, or at least, a couple things. This is a spotted choppertail. You get 35 gold, so we're gonna put that in the shipping bin. And this is a quartz worth 250 gold. You get that from mining rocks and copper. So we're gonna put that, and then the fur is worth 13 from the choppa. We don't have to save the choppa fur, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in. Just so that we have some money coming back in. And then we are going to go over here and see if we need anything else to make our new recipes, okay? So we have gotten recipes while we've been out mining and chopping trees. We leveled up enough to get a standard axe recipe. You need copper bars and a standard pick, and you also need copper bars. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make this smelter that we got the recipe for, and the basic sawmill. Now, we'll have to go shoot some deer and get some deer hides for some reason for making this smelter. But we went ahead and made this sawmill because we had what we needed for that. And you'll come over here and you find it on your bar. On mine, it's number 5. Left click and left click again, and you have placed your sawmill. Open it up, and there's a hopper, and you can right click on this wood and it will go straight into the hopper, and it will immediately start making planks out of it. So you give it some time, come back in an hour or whatever, and you will have quite a few planks made one for one from the wood that you put in. Okay, so now we are going to gather some more things that we need, and we will come back and work on making our new pickaxe and our new wood axe, and also the kiln, so that we can start making copper bars and take our next steps and finish up these quests to make furniture and things. I know that Tish would like us, for example, to make a chair, and we can go to the furniture tab and see if we have what we need. Well, let's see. It looks like we have what we need to make a chair. So that could be our very first piece. Go ahead and make that. And this is called inspiration. So now you get to pick what you're going to make next, okay? So I'll just pick this larger chair looking thing. And now I've been inspired, which means I've been given the recipe for that next piece of furniture. So the next time you go to the workbench and look at your recipes, there you go. Log cabin armchair. You now have a recipe for making this. We don't have everything we need. We need a lot of stuff to make that, so we'd have to go out and do some hunting and whatnot. But at least you can see that's how you learn new recipes in this game. You learn them by making things. If you make something in a certain set of furniture, you will get inspiration to pick the next thing. Okay, I think that's all. Hodari is here, and I think that's to give us a wallpaper gift because we gave him a gift. So we can talk to Hodari, and he'll say that, we've been generous and he wants to be generous with us. So he brought us some peachy garnet stucco wall coloring as a gift. And that's really nice. And that's his way of telling us that a garnet is his starstone. And so now we know in the future, if we ever want to really get in good with him, we would use a garnet, give him that for a gift. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video now. And like I said, we'll go out and do a bunch of gathering. Just go do your grinding. And make sure you've done enough grinding to have all the rocks and copper and wood that you need, and some deer hides and some chopper fur and all that kind of stuff. And then come back and we will start our kitchen and all that good stuff in the next video. So I hope you will like and subscribe and ring that bell so you know when I drop another video. I'm so excited about this series and I can't wait to get to know more of you. So please subscribe. I would love it. And I will see you in the next one.